Hello everyone, welcome to a live stream. I'm very happy to be with you again here in the How to Manifest Your Dreams Facebook group. It's been some time that we did the manifestation challenge, and today I want to remind you 3 ways to own your power, to become the owner of your own power. A very key component for your life, for your success, for your business, for any goal that you want to manifest in your life. And of course, it will seem a little bit paradoxical, because what means to own your power, right? Is it possible to have power and not own it somehow? The answer is yes. It is very possible to not own your power, to have power and not be the owner of it. And then if you will ask, and then who is the owner of this power? I will explain to you in this video. So I want to congratulate you who is in this participating in this video series that I'm doing here and in our other Facebook page, because through these videos, actually, if you will listen carefully and you will apply what I'm telling you, this is like shamanic knowledge and knowledge that I'm giving to my students also individually and personally. And of course, I understand it's not the same a video and a personal coaching or personal connection between a student and a teacher, but still, if you are ready and you are willing, you can even take this knowledge and make steps forward towards the direction of your dreams. And I want to congratulate you and to welcome everybody who is here listening, and the ones who will listen and see this video through replay. Please share your love, put a like to this video and share from where you are watching. I'm very happy to see the participants to share a little bit of themselves, not to just passively participate and hear. So I would be very happy to see that you are listening and you're participating. This encourages me and motivates me also to make more videos like this. Okay, so let's go straight to the issue that we are talking about today, which is like how it's possible to own actually your power and what does it mean, right? Yes, it is possible to not own your power, because maybe you know a lot of people in your life that they have talents, they are geniuses, they have potential, you can see them that they could do great things, but they don't do them, okay? And the number one reason that people could do something, they know things, they have potential, and there is it's a whole other discussion what people could do. And I will tell you fast that people could do amazing things without having to have special trainings. But anyway, you may have seen people who actually have capacities, potential, talents, and they are failing to manifest this talent in the world. Okay, exactly this means not owning your power. Okay, people who want to say something and they cannot speak up. This means exactly not own your power. You have an understanding, you would like to say, no, this is wrong, this is the right way. This is the power of understanding. Yes, and you cannot speak. You cannot express your power. Okay, this means not owning your power. And today I want to share you 3 ways that you can become the owner of your own power. And they are like the keys of manifestation, the keys of success. Okay, so open your eyes and your ears and listen. The first number one thing that you have to do is to train your craft, to practice. Okay, whatever power you have, if you have a power of insight, if you have a power of concentration, if you have a power of the heart, whatever it is, if it can be a practical power, like you are a great artist, if your power is not expressed in this world, it is not practiced, it will die off. Okay, You will have it as a talent. Imagine that you have a great talent in painting, but you don't practice painting. Okay. You are not going to own your talent. Yes. In certain moment, you will not be able to paint. You will not be able to utilize your abilities, your gifts. Okay. It is number one thing you have to do. And maybe you have heard this law that says that you have to practice 10,000 hours to become master in something. It is true. Maybe it's not 10,000, maybe it is 8,000, maybe it is 5,000, maybe it is 15,000. It does not matter. The point of this message is that, like all the ancient people, like the masters, the warriors, whoever arrived in some kind of mastery, the only way they could be masters and like amazing in what they were doing and arrive in very high level and be champions in what they were doing is by practice. Okay, and except of physical calamities, okay, there should be nothing, I repeat, nothing should stop you from practicing your craft and practicing expressing your powers in the world. If you, and I'm not talking about some craft like specific like painting or I don't know, doing something like this, anything. For example, if you have a calling inside of you, a passion to, I don't know, to help people, to do something in the world, to develop yourself. Like I started like this in my personal development, right? So if you have a passion, this is your power, a power, a motivation to grow, to overcome yourself, to develop yourself. If you will not put this into practice, and you will only read some books or something like this, and you will only think with your mind these things, you are going to lose this power. You are not going to become what you know that you could become, that you should become. If you have inside of you a dream that you know that you could potentially become something, somebody, and I'm not saying somebody else, but something that you have inside of you as a dream. For example, let's say a kid says, I would like to, I don't know, I would like to become an athlete. I would like to do something, because you already want to do it now, right? So we have talents to express. So if you have anything like this inside of you, you would like to be something, to express something in the world, to create something in this world, to manifest something in your life, you have to do it. And there should be nothing to stop you. Nothing. Difficulties, they should not stop you. Of course, there are difficulties in everything. Number one is this. And number two, connected with this, is the fact that you are going to be tested. Okay, you are going to be tested. If you know all the stories of heroes, in order to become owners of their power, there is the moment of test, of trial. Okay, yes, maybe we see it in movies. The hero who, now I remember just the movie, The Lord of the Rings. Maybe everybody knows this movie. There is this hero, Aragorn, this son of the previous king who has denied his inheritance, but now his destiny called him to become the new king, but he doesn't want, because his ancestors were connected with some bad decisions and so on. He wants to deny this inheritance that he's belonging to this, lineage of the kings. But now, like, it is very necessary to do this to save humanity, his world, and so on. But the life is not just giving him this, he's testing him, because he needs to own this power of the king. Until the moment he decides that I will be the king, and he decides it against all odds and against big difficulties. Like this, he decides it, and in this moment he actually owns the power and he becomes the king. Okay, before that he was like in conflict inside of him. I have it, but I'm not sure, and so on. Okay, this is the main conflict that we have inside of us. We feel that we have potential, but we are not sure, and we are doubting ourselves all the time. And of course the world many times will be against us. I just heard a few minutes ago a situation like this, where a person like wanted to start like enthusiastically something new, like the dream of his life or her life, and you know, like one hater or one bad comment, and immediately everything is crushed. Imagine that this is the dream of your world. You want finally to do something, and one negative comment, I didn't like your presentation or something like that, and you are crushed instantly. No. This is the test, exactly. Okay. This is the test. A spiritual person, someone who wants to develop, exactly this is your enemy. The self-doubt and the doubt that will come from the world. This is the test. You will be tested. You have to pass this test. Okay. So one is to pass the test, and second is to practice your craft. And they go together, because you will be practicing and you will be tested. Like in the school. Yes, you practice, you study, you do homework, and then there is test. If you would be in the ancient times to be a warrior, you would be practicing for years, and then you would be tested in fights and so on. Everywhere is this. Okay, everywhere. So the next thing is that if you want to own your power, you need to apply it in the world. Okay, the world needs you. The world needs us, needs everyone to apply our gifts, okay, our powers. And by application, you own it. By application. Again, if you are a painter and you are practicing, okay, eventually you need to paint some paintings and present them, okay, for people to see it. If you have like any kind of gift, any kind of ambition, any kind of desire to share yourself in this world, and we are beings of sharing ourselves, you need to apply your gift in the world. And in this way, you are going to eventually own your powers. It is not opposite, that first you will own your powers, and then you will pass the exams, and then you will practice, and then you will apply it. No. It is exactly vice versa. You will practice, you will be tested, you have to apply after in the world, and by doing this you become the owner of your powers. Okay, and the bonus, number 4 thing, is that actually after owning your power, there is a higher test. You need to innovate. You need to bring something new. This is not for everybody, but if you are on this path of personal evolution, it will come to you in some moment to create something new, not just apply your powers or your gifts in the world, but bring a new approach, because we are individuals. We are so unique that every human being, already there are billions that have lived before us, trillions and more, but everyone is unique, individual, so unique. So you have to bring your uniqueness in this world, and actually to fully own your power, because it's your power, it's not just a power, it's your power. You need to have the power, and this your individuality must come together. You fully, you 100%, without any conditioning of the mind, without trying to be like anybody else, to bring your own unique way in this world by applying your gifts, your power, in some practical manner in this world that we live. You need to have some kind of mission, a project, something to put in the world. Otherwise, you are in danger to be called woo-woo spiritual person, as many are called. And some of them are actually spiritual people who are spiritual in another world where there are unicorns and angels, and when they come in this world, they collapse immediately because this world is full of negativity. Okay, but take the example of Christ. He didn't collapse. He actually went to be crucified on purpose. This is an extreme example. You don't have to be crucified, but you have to deal with the world. This is like, this world is not bad. It's the creation of God. Okay, and you are here to help this humanity, this poor humanity, to have a better day. If you will not do it, who will do it? You are waiting for somebody else to do it. And if everybody is waiting somebody else to do it, then this is why we are all doomed, I'm telling you. And then this is why few people control everybody. Because everybody is expecting the world to be easy for him and somebody else to to change the world and for him to find it easy and just enjoy it and have fun and, I don't know, vacation. It's not like this. Okay, your task as spiritual person is to own your power and bring the good things in the world through your individuality. Practice your craft, be tested, and never avoid to be tested, because otherwise you will not own your power and somebody else will own you. I'm telling you this for sure. Okay, fastly, this is what I wanted to tell you. It's a big goal to decide to own your power. I urge you to take this decision. You need to take this decision no matter what. As the Spartans were saying, come and get it, they were saying to the enemy. They were asking them, put your weapons and your powers down, where you are outnumbered. And the Spartans, although they knew that they are doomed, almost, they were saying, come and get them. We don't care. So you need to be like this. In the face of adversity, you need to be like a Spartan warrior or like a samurai. I believe in you. I know you can do it. If you want to master all this stuff and become the owner of your own power, I can help you in our school. I invite you to the next camp, retreat, amazing journey in Peru, and 2 retreats that we have in Samothrace and Olympus now in the summer. But mostly I invite you in the Peru trip because it is the most powerful event. But it's not for everybody, I agree. It's a big trip for 21 days. But I invite you there if you want to like put an X in your past, close the door behind you and start anew for a better, higher and brighter future to manifest your dreams. That's it. I will put the link of this trip under this video. If you have any questions about what I shared with you here, write in the comments. I will be happy to answer you. You can find me if you want to ask me something else in the messenger. I love you all. Go get it. Go get your life, the life that you deserve. Don't wait. Okay, that's all. I sign off and I leave you to enjoy your Saturday evening, afternoon. I will see you soon, possibly the next week. Until then, be strong, continue your path, and become the owners. Bye bye.